What's up guys, Tom here. I hope you're doing great. So first of all guys, I would like to apologize to all my people out there, family, that it's been a while uploading any tutorial on my channel. So what we're gonna do now, it's pretty simple. So we're just gonna create a new project, and then we're also gonna have a new comp. We're gonna call this text. Alright, and then you can just write anything that you have in mind. I'm just gonna write infinity. I'm just gonna write infinity copilot. Just gonna increase the size a little bit. There we go. And now we're going to duplicate that. Just gonna bring it down, and now we're gonna bring the size down, and now we're gonna scale it up a bit, and there we go. So now we have a test comp, and then what we're gonna do now, we're gonna create a new comp, and then this we're gonna call it our first scene. Alright, so we're gonna drag our text tool in here, and now actually what we're gonna do now, we're gonna try to create some metallic text option. Then we're gonna go to layer style, bevel, and inbox. Alright, so what we're gonna do in here, we're gonna go to the bevel. Now we're gonna just play a little bit with the options down here, and now we're gonna see what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go to the depth, and then we're gonna increase that. Let me just zoom in there so we can see what we're doing. Alright, as you can see that we're getting some changes in our scene, so we're just gonna increase the size a little bit. Alright, this is good to go. And now we're also going to change the color. We're also going to change the color, so you can pick any color that you have in mind. And now we're also going to change the one down here. I think this is good for me. And then we're gonna add a new option for it. Just gonna go down there, and then we're also gonna go to the angle. We're gonna play with that as well. As you can see, we're getting a metallic text. It's kind of good, it's kind of 3D. So alright, and now we're also going to increase the size. You're just going to bring the size down, and it depends to what you have in mind. And then also the font that you use, because if you guys want to use the same font that I'm using, you can Google this out, and I'm sure you're going to find this on Google. Alright guys, so now we have our text, and now what we're going to do now, we're going to create some reflections. And so what we're going to do now, we're going to duplicate it, and then we're going to change to a 3D mode. We're going to grab our tool here, and then we're going to just spin it a little bit down. We're gonna spin it. Alright, just gonna bring it down. So we're gonna use this to create our reflections. And then I have this texture that I've got from Google. You can also go there, and then I'm pretty sure you can download any file, but you're gonna find some good texture there which are for free. Then you can use that. Alright, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna change to a 3D mode. So I'm also gonna have to lower this down a little bit so that we can create a reflection using these textures. And then let's create a new adjustment layer. We're gonna create a new adjustment layer, and then we're gonna use an effect called compound blur. Okay, I'm gonna bring it down here. So we're gonna go to our layer, and then we're gonna choose the texture that we have. And one thing that we have to do, we're just gonna have to play a little bit of the texture in here just to create those reflections. So we're gonna go to curve. We have curves. Alright, first of all, I want to show you guys something that we're gonna do is that let's go back to our comp, and then we're gonna lock that down, and now we have our texture. So I want you guys to see what we'll be doing while playing for a curve on our textures. So what we're gonna do now is let's go back to our scene comp. As you can see, we're getting some reflection in there. So let's go to level. We're gonna use a level as well. We're gonna have to duck that down a little bit. We're gonna bring the reflection down. Alright, we're gonna close this down. As you can see guys, now we have our alright, let's go back to our main comp. Alright guys, I think we're good to go. We got our textures in there. And what we're gonna do now, we're gonna create a new solid. Let's create a new solid. Now we can change the color to, I think it's already chosen the color that I've used in my previous comp. So I'm just gonna use the same color, and then I'm gonna grab my mask tool, and then just bring this up a little bit, and we're gonna fade it just a little bit, and then go to the opacity option, ET on your keyboard, and then we're gonna bring the size down a little bit. Alright, so now we're gonna create a background. We're gonna create a new solid. We're gonna call it background, and now we're gonna use a gradient for it. Alright, then just change the color to a bit dark blue, and just be creative, man. Just put any color that you have in mind in there. Alright, I think we're good to go. And then we're gonna hit T on your keyboard. We're gonna bring down the opacity, and then we're gonna create a new adjustment layer, curves, and now we're gonna use a glow effect. We're good to go. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna show you guys how you can fix some volume raise using a solid. You don't have to use the one that comes after Effects. So now I'm just gonna fake it. I'm gonna call it raise, and actually we have to change the color of this. Alright, so now we're just gonna grab this tool, and then we're gonna draw in there some line just to create that fake look of so what we're gonna do now, we have this the solid, and then we're gonna go to the feather options, and then we're just gonna increase the size. Let's increase the size, and then look what we're getting, guys. We're actually creating that volume raise with using a solid. And now we're gonna add a camera. We're gonna use a camera just to create some movement in our scene. Now we also gonna create a null object, and then we're gonna link our null object to our camera, and then we're gonna switch that into 3D mode as well. And then hit P on your keyboard, then just move about 10 frames, and then just move back, just go back a little bit, just move back again. And we also want to use our opacity options on our volume raise. So hit T on your keyboard for that. You're just gonna bring it down as the camera moving, and we're just gonna create a cinematic motions in our scene. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have enjoyed these tutorials and you have learned new stuff. So guys, please don't forget to subscribe, go on my Instagram, and follow me. That will help me a lot, and I will see you guys in the next tutorial. Bye bye.